All right, in this section, we want to look at the area between curves. So I have f of x equals x squared and f of x equals x. And I want to know the area between these curves from x is 0 to x is 2. Okay, well, let's go ahead and draw a picture. And of course, you can use Desmos. That's totally fine. But for me, I'm just going to quickly sketch. So here's my x squared function. Here is y equals x. And I want to go from x is 0 all the way out to x is 2. Okay, so I'm going to chop it. All right, now, it's kind of hard to see what area I'm talking about, but it's between the two functions. So what I'm going to have here is it's actually this area that I want to find. Okay, so let's think about this. If I integrate from 0 to 2, x squared, it's going to find the area from the top of the parabola all the way down to the x-axis. If I integrate from 0 to 2, x, it's going to find me basically from this line down to the x-axis. So I want this little sliver. So I want to actually subtract the 2. Okay, well, what happens in calculus is we just go ahead and just build one integral. So I'm going to grab my eraser. So what we're going to have is we're going to have x squared minus x dx. So in general, you want to go top function minus the bottom function. And then my limits of integration are here, 0 to 2 or a to b, whatever two numbers that I'm interested in. Okay, so the top function is the parabola, the bottom is the x. All right, now, how do we finish this? Well, the fundamental theorem of calculus. So I'm going to integrate this. I'm going to make myself a little bit more room. So I'm going to have x cubed over 3 minus x squared over 2. Okay, and I'm going to plug in 0 and 2. Well, 2 first. Okay, so I plug in 2, so I'll get 2 cubed minus 2 squared. And then I'm going to subtract out 0 minus 0. Okay, so here I'm going to have 8/3 minus 2, which is the same thing as 8/3 minus 6/3, which is the same thing as 2/3. So the area of that little tiny sliver has an area of 2/3. All right, there's my first video. We'll do another one that uses intersections.